So today I want to talk to you a little bit about skin health, how important it is that you maintain proper skin health when you're young and when you're old. You can't just let it slip away. So I want to give you a little history about my skin and how well I cared for it. When I was young, I fried my skin under heat lamps. I went and tanned in sunbeds. I remember going to a sporting competition having blisters on my face. Bad. I did everything wrong that I could possibly do, and because of that, I ended up with skin cancer. I always have a dermatologist. I go and get checked yearly. I ended up having a melanoma spot on the back of my calf. For many women, my dermatologist told me this, that is a spot where you get melanoma rather frequently, and it's because you wear skirts or you wear shorts. And it's normally first thing in the spring when your body has not built up a slow tan, you get that flash burn, and it happens every single year. I had a little spot, it was maybe the size of that. It was little, but it was very black and it looked just a little bit off to me. And that was the other thing the dermatologist mentioned. Always check your own skin because you know it better than anybody else. And you can go to a dermatologist, but if they miss something, one more year before they end up finding it. I went in, they checked it out, said, let's get a sample of that. And while we're at it, we'll get another sample of this. They came back and unfortunately it was positive. Melanoma is something that science and doctors don't fully understand yet. They don't know how it spreads. They think it might be systemic. Once it starts to grow, it can go to other parts of your body, but they don't know when that happens. They don't know at what stage that happens. So that when they're treating it, they treat it very aggressively. With me, I went in, the spot was teeny, and he drew a circle that was this big around it. And I said, what is that? And he said, oh, that's the radius. And I thought, oh, okay. And I really didn't even understand what that meant at the time, but that means that's the amount of skin and tissue that they're going to take out. So the scar is a nice long scar. It's about that long. I had another spot that they did a core sample. And so it literally looked like a cork out of my ankle. It sort of bore out this core and didn't sew that one up. The one where they took out the big chunk of tissue, they did sew that one up. It took 3 months until it was healed enough that it wasn't sore. I had nerve ending damage so that it tingled all the time. It was very uncomfortable. And it took probably a full year before I could walk on it without stretching and pain with the skin because so much had been taken away. It's a very unpleasant surgery to have. It's a very unpleasant thing to have happen to you. So always take care of your skin. I want to talk to you about skin care, proper skin care, what that looks like. The first order of business is understanding that your skin, just like your heart or your lungs, is an organ. It is a living tissue that changes and adapts to your lifestyle and reacts to your input and your attention. At one point, I had a mole on my bottom lip and I thought, oh no, this is going to be a real problem. It's gone now. So your skin morphs and it changes. And people talk about if you use proper skin care, you can change blemishes on your face. It's something just to remember that you can take positive action to change the health of your skin. Even if you have treated it badly in the past, you can take proper actions to do that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is just day-to-day things that you can do. You can drink water to keep it hydrated. Use a dry brush, which I'll grab that and go over that in a little while. Just like your hair or your scalp, where you wash it daily, you brush it, you pay attention to it, you comb it, you try to make it look nice. Your skin, you need to treat it the same way so that if it's flaky or if it's oily, pay attention and see if you need to take care of it. So one amazing thing you can do for your skin is use a dry brush. And I had been hearing about these for a while and sort of blew it off. I thought, what's that gonna do? Tampico Skin Brush Detox and Beauty Brush by Yerba Prima. Natural vegetable bristles. Last year, right before COVID started, I ended up going to a Korean spa. It's unbelievable. What they do is They invigorate your skin. At one place, they ended up using seaweed, they use scrubs, they use oils and potions, but they give you probably the roughest massage you're ever gonna have in your entire life, and it sort of hurts a little bit, but when you leave, you're almost on a high because your endorphins have been charged up and your skin is alive and you feel really, really good. So that is what these dry brushes do in the safety of your own home. The way that it works, people say you're supposed to brush, and when you brush towards your heart in little circles. And you try to get your entire skin. You want to do it in the shower or in the bathtub so that if you have skin flakes, they're falling down into the tub. You also want to do it when your skin is dry, because when it's wet, you can actually create damage to your skin, not realizing that you're going just a little bit too hard. So, and with the dry brush, you feel it. Just like when you do a face mask or some sort of a skin rub with salt scrub or sugar scrub, it's the same thing, but almost more effective because it's pretty, the bristles are pretty aggressive. So you do it everywhere. You do it on your feet, you do it on your toes, you do it on your back, and you can even do it into your scalp. But the idea is you invigorate your skin, you get the blood flowing so that it is regenerating itself, renewing itself, staying healthy. Hydrating is something that is very important, and I just changed out and got a reverse osmosis system, which I'm going to do another video about soon. That, I believe, plays a really big part in the health of your skin. Not putting undue stress on it through chemicals that are coming in through the water supply. It's the habitual use of these chemicals that is the problem, where your body never has time to detox from it. So drinking clean water is important so that you don't have those chemicals on the inside of your body when they are trying to help move your lymph. I've been using coconut oil on my body since I had my melanoma, just because I didn't want to put anything else on it. But again, having just the same thing on your skin every day, I want to try to vary that up. I ended up finding a company called Beauty Counter. I love that I've become a consultant for, so this is a little shameless self-promotion. If you want to try a product, I have samples and I can send them to you. The company has a huge never list, about 1,500 chemicals that are currently used in beauty products that are sold everywhere, in every pharmacy in the States. It's on their never list. They never put that stuff in. So they practice safe beauty for the masses, which I really like about the company. And I have been using their products on my face. They have sun protection, they have makeup, and they have all kinds of skincare products that feel really good and nice and are clean. So that's important to me. So using clean products on your skin, big deal. As far as protecting yourself from the sun, using a big brimmed hat is really important so you don't get a lot of sun when you are not expecting it. One huge thing is when you're in the car and you're driving, you end up getting sun resting right on your face in one direction and then in the other direction, both ways. It's something that you don't think about, but dermatologists will tell you this is where you end up getting a lot of sun damage when you don't even realize it. Putting the visor open so you're not getting direct sun, as well as wearing hats when you're in the car, and always wearing some sort of skin protection. When you're heading out into the sun, you always need to wear skin protection. You just do. Vary up your wardrobe. So maybe there are a few days a week that you do wear long pants that are either linen or comfortable material that covers your body completely. So it does give your body that chance to not wear skin protection, so you give your skin a chance to recuperate. This is just a video to start you off thinking about your skin a little bit differently and taking a little bit more time to care for it than maybe you do right now. Most people spend time on their face, maybe their hands or their nails. The idea of really focusing in on your entire skin and really making sure that it's healthy all over. Thanks for watching. I'm Jen with The Wellness Groove. If you would like to speak with me directly, you can reach out to me, jen@thewellnessgroove.com. We do all kinds of trainings as well. So if you need to do some personal training, you want to work in group classes, or you just want access to recorded on-demand classes, hit me up. I would love to talk to you. And also, if you want to talk about skin or you want to talk about Beauty Counter, I'm here. Give me a shout. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.